So you've been pulling for 17 years, you said.
Yes.
But how did you start, and how did you get your eyes on weight pulling?
So, I've always had pit bulls, and I wanted to find something to do with them that put a more positive light on them. I had probably 5 dogs at that time, and I started pulling with the IWPA because it was the only organization I could find. We were in the northern area. Uh, I basically was just online one day looking for dog sport stuff, and I was like, I found stuff for agility and I found stuff for weight pull, and I was like, so we actually drove 5.5 hours away just to watch. We drug our kids, and we were in New York, and we went to Pennsylvania to an IWPA dirt pole on wheels and met some great people that I'm still friends with. Missy Keller, Dave, um, Cheryl, Franklin. They are the ones that we first met, and they were so pleasant and so nice. I believe we bought 2 harnesses there and brought them home and started doing whatever we thought was best. I mean, we had no guidance. We didn't know anybody that was in the sport. We probably burnt up our first 5, 6 dogs easy. And at that time, I was with Steve. We were married, Steve Elbro. And we just both were passionate about the sport. So we started trying to get better and learn more. We'd go to shows and ask some of the people. In the beginning, it was horrible. We got advice from people that had no business really giving advice to people. The one lady was like, "Oh, you take hot dogs and you put them every 12 inches down the track." No, no, ma'am, that is not how you train a dog. But we didn't know. So we tried it, and, our dogs were not that good. And then we were at a weight pull one time, and somebody showed up with some really good dogs. His name is Anthony Statuto. He showed up with his dog, Rail Splitter. He used to call him Red when he would go to IWPA shows, but him and Ron Portis, who used to pull big American Bulldogs or Pressas or Cane Corso, like he pulled big dogs, but they showed up and we were like, holy cow, what is this? Like, this is not what everyone else is doing. There's no begging, there's no nothing. Like, they are trained to do this. So we were like, there's got to be people doing this like this. And they were like, oh, yeah, come to the APA. So we did. We traveled probably 3, 4 hours to an APA show. It was terrible. We did not have a good time. They were not friendly. They did not call our dogs. So next thing you know, our new dogs were pulling like they never called us up to take a turn. So we didn't know the other organization that we were with, they would call you every time they added weight. So you knew when to then it was your turn. This was all experienced pullers and not very welcoming to new people at that point. Um so we didn't get a very good taste in our mouths with them at that time. So we left and didn't go back. And I actually was like bashing them online. And Anthony Statuto came into my inbox and was like, what happened? And I told him, and he was like, come back, come try it again. And we did, and we loved it. We went to Massachusetts, they were amazing. So it was like, okay, let's give this organization a shot. So we started pulling with them. The ADBA, actually, the people at APA got us into pulling with ADBA. They're like, here, come to this show. It's so much fun. And we never looked back. We quickly stopped pulling with the IWBPA, any of the other organizations. Mainly, like, we like the people, but the dogs just aren't competitive. You might have 1 or 2 dogs that are, but when I go to a show, I wanna pull against good dogs. Like, I don't my intentions on going to a show aren't to just go because I know I'm gonna win. I wanna go push myself and my dog to be as hard as we can and then win and be like, "Yeah, we did
Yeah,
that." And I see, in the other organizations, sometimes people just want to go get the trophy. They don't care if there's competition. They wanna come home and be like, "Hey, look what I won." And that's not why I'm pulling. I'm pulling to showcase my dog.
yeah, of course. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's way more fun when you have good competition. Yeah, and
Yes.
you
Yes.
feel much more proud afterwards as well. Yeah.
Yes. Yes, 100%.
Yeah.
Pac my dog Pac this year won first place at ADBA, which I was extremely proud. I screamed at the end because I was so excited, but he took home a 3rd place in UPF. That was a very hard fought 3rd place, and I am equally as proud of him for that 3rd place as I am his 1st place. So it's like it different organizations, you're gonna leave with different feelings about how your dogs did.